Hi everybody, it's Suzanne in Ohio. Hey, I have a follow-up project here. I wanted to finish up with that thing we started on my video, I think 2 videos ago. It's called number 6, Paint With Me Maple Leaf. And I wanted to show you what I was able to do with this. Now I took this project on vacation with me, so I had plenty of time to slow stitch, so I probably did a little overkill on it, but it turned out nice. Now I intended the size of this to be for a little oversized journal and quite thick, and I'll explain that in a moment. But back to our focal point, this was our maple leaf that we painted. The colors are beautiful, and what I did was I took the piece of canvas that it was on, and then I applied that to another piece of canvas, which is the journal cover. And then all these little scraps and stitches you can well see for yourself. But how I slow stitched around this outside, I think kind of really set it off. It's always a question how much to do, how little to do. And you can see I went all the way around it with just a running stitch. Now, it's not that easy to say running stitch because typically a running stitch you can just take your needle in and out 3 or 4 times and then pull the thread through. But when I'm working on a thick surface, what I do is go straight in and come straight up from the back side. That way I can get my stitches as small and close and as tight as I want. So aside from going around the outside of it, I did a couple of the main veins, and I realized, well, that's not even showing up very much. So I just did enough to give it the same puffiness all over, and I left it at that. When you're stitching something like that, you will get a puffiness almost like quilting. So I really enjoyed the process. I really did. Um, I had a placard that I had done with a brush and paint, and I wrote the word autumn, but I didn't like the look of it, so I took it off and I just did one with this little short close stitch. I liked that better. And this little one I left blank because somebody could write on it with a micron pen. They could write the year or the name of the person or whatever they wanted to do with it. So I'm going back out here just a minute so you can get a total look of the whole journal cover as is. And then in a future video, I'll try to go ahead and sew the signatures in for you. So again, it's oversized. I wanted it that way. And when you open it up, you can see that it's extra long. I like this flap, and I explained it in another video. I like it to hug my pages in. It keeps everything from falling out. But it's as simple as using my scraps to make an inside cover. Again, I was on vacation, so I was working with what I had. And then I made this little fancy schmancy pocket with some dyed laces and some eyelash yarn and textiles that I had. So the pocket can even be, I could stitch this down here, and that would be a pocket for a pencil or a pen, but I thought, okay, I'm just going overboard. I'm going to leave it as is. So that side folds in, closes, and then the back of it, what ends up to be the back, has just a little embellishment on it. This is a canvas pocket here, and as if I folded the lapel of the pocket back and stitched down some lace. So the only thing I have right here is a piece of cardboard, but you can see how that would be so handy to put things in that you want to include in the journal or that you need things that you need to embellish with. And this little plain placard here is also on a little pocket. So lots of little cuties. It was fun to do, and it gave me something to do in my downtime on vacation. So I wanted to show that off. I took 2 pieces of stitch work with me, and this is the only one I got around to. Now I hope you have painted something and will consider making it a focal point on the front of a journal, or it could be a wall hanging or little tote bag, a book cover, such as a Bible cover or anything like that. All right, you need to keep creating. It is so therapeutic and so good for our soul. And fall is not too, we're not too into it yet. So you still have plenty of time to do something for fall. You can use those things all the way up through Thanksgiving and then switch out for winter or Christmas or whatever it is that you prefer. All right, again, our maple leaf from Paint With Me, number 6. All right, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, and I'll be back real soon.